getting back into country. All right, we've been doing a little bit of country, and if you guys don't know, believe it or not, I do love country. And I have a little bit of Brooks and Dunn experience. I think I've done like, I haven't reacted, but I know about like Boot Scoot and Boogie, and I think that's what it's called, and then Neon Moon, of course. But I haven't heard Believe, so we're gonna check out Believe today by Brooks and Dunn. Let's do this. Without further ado, my name is itsandiroo. Where are my two-steppers at? Hardcore metal two-stepping, not country two-stepping. Let's go. All right, pull this video up, baby. All right, yeah, love country. I love older country that I haven't really dove into. I think we also reacted to Chattahoochee on here. We've done a couple country songs, and I kind of want to do more because I really like it. I really love country. I think country's written so well and brilliantly, and I just love making comments and nerding out about it because country's very special to me. If you guys don't know, on this channel, I've been checking out a lot of classic rock, metal, country, pop, and just discovering music that I did not grow up listening to, and not using my youthness as a Gen Z 26-year-old as an excuse to, not explore those categories of music and that timeline of music. So that's what we're doing on this channel. So Brooks and Dunn, Believe. Let's get into it.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up. Spent a few long summers out on his old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy?
Yeah, real quick. I love storytelling country. I love it. There's a lot of it now, but and I don't have anything against pop country. I love some of the modern kind of more poppy country like Thomas Rhett and stuff like that. A little bit of Morgan Wallen. Not the biggest fan of him, but like he has some songs that I do enjoy. But something about this normal country is just the best. It's so good, and I love storytelling country and everything. It hits you hard. So let's keep going on with this story. I'm liking it so far.
How you keep from going crazy? He said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and smiled, said, I raised my hands, bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe.
Starting off sad. I wonder where this is gonna go. Oops. Yeah, no, I like this. I like the direction of the video. I don't do film or anything like that. I'm actually a producer and an engineer. I own a recording studio, so a lot of the times on this channel I'll pause and make comments about the production and stuff. But right now, what I'm noticing that I really like is the color grading on the film, on this music video, where the background, like the story part of the video is kind of desaturated, almost black and white a little bit, and then when Brooks and Dunn are in the camera, it's obviously this like kind of colorful, warmer shot. But yeah, no, let's keep going. I'm loving this story so far. I love his voice. He's got such a great voice. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, I believe. A few years later, I was off at college, talking to Mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son,
before we continue, I know he's about to reveal something here. The little organ in the background, a very nice touch. It's very subtle in the background, but I like it. I like it a lot. It kind of gives it almost that religious feel to it, you know, which kind of goes a little bit along with what they're talking about, believing and all that stuff. So this is I like that touch. I like when producers and engineers add little elements like that, even if they only show up once or twice in the song. That kind of like help promote the lyrics, you know, instead of just adding them specifically for sonicness, like, you know, just for the sound. It's kind of supports what they're saying. I like it.
Ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley's died. Later on that night, I laid there thinking back. Thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. There was ever anybody deserved a ticket to the other side. It'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said I raised my hands, bow my head.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. I get into the habit of this too as a producer when I have artists come in where I'll just copy and paste the choruses, so it's the same recording on each chorus. But I like that he's changing it up. Each chorus is the second chorus, and now he's adding these growls and making it a little more intense and stuff. And like a lot of the time, like 90% of the time, you're gonna hear this in music where they just copy and paste it, rather than re-recording the chorus to have a different effect, to add more of a, you know, climax to the song or whatever they're trying to achieve. But yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Look me in the eye, said I raised my hands, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that
I like that lyric a lot. I grew up Christian. I'm not very religious anymore, but I do like that lyric a lot. I like, you know, when he talks about finding truth in the words written in red, he's talking about the words that God said. If I'm correct, it's either God or Jesus. I'm sorry. I haven't been in the church in a while, but I like how he worded that. It's a little less literal and a little more, I don't know. I don't like when artists write very literally. So when they find different ways of saying things that it's a little more unique, brilliant. I love it.
written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I could see. I can't quote the book, the chapter or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, no, this can't be, no, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head.
Doing that final third chord. Oh man, that's super dope. I like what he was saying about the what do you call it? How he feels like it can't just end in a hearse, right? You just you know, there's no way that life you just return to nothingness, that you just, you know, and that's something I think I've always believed, even when I have strayed away from religion and faith and stuff. Something I'll always believe. I mean, there's got to be something else after. I every time I try to think about it logically, I can't. Like I just feel in my heart like there is something after death, and it's kind of what he's talking about right here. And I like how he introduced that line too, where he said, "I can't quote the book, can't quote the lyric." And you know, it's a good touch on acknowledging that you feel like that's what's right. You know, you don't need a verse or the Bible to tell you that. You just know that inside your heart. Oh my God, I keep hitting this mic. In your heart that it's not just nothingness after, and that's really beautiful. I love that bridge. But yeah, let's go into this final chorus.
No, I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, said this can't be. No, this can't be. No, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth. The words written in red, they tell me that there's more to this than just what I can see. I believe. I believe.
I love how they showed time with like the wood on the bench kind of rotting away, and I think the screen door was a little bit dirtier, and it was very interesting. And then this little last scene of the Bible flipping open to the page with the picture is really neat.
I believe.
Nice. Beautiful story. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Brooks and Dunn is so good. They're so fire. I gotta see them live too, man. I mean, I gotta discover more of their music first. But yeah, definitely comment down what else I should react to by them. That was really good. I really like that. If they have any other storytelling ones, I would love to check those out. But even if they're not storytelling, definitely recommend other songs that I should check out by them. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. See what else I'm reacting to. I'm doing a lot of country, metal, pop, everything. We kind of do everything, and I'm just discovering new worlds of music, and I love it. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get my butt out of here. Peace.